What's going on, everyone? Slovosh here. Wanted to bring you guys a build video. I haven't done one of these in a while, but just kind of want to see how this went on YouTube and if anyone was interested in this sort of thing. So I've been working on the Constitution rifle, trying to get it up to 25. I'm kind of working my way through all the weapons. And the Constitution is I believe a weapon that everyone gets for free, so it's not something you'll have to unlock through any kind of war bond. But this gun is kind of difficult, but when you kind of learn what to do with it and how to build around it, it's actually not bad at all. You have to pretty much third-person fire this gun because there is no reticle. The only thing you're able to customize on this is the camos, and I picked one of the white ones for Arctic just because it matches the armor better. Which is about all you can do, is just try to make your grip as good as possible. It does come with the bayonet on it for close range combat. It can pretty much one-shot most of the smaller units on the Automaton side. It is medium penetration, which is pretty sweet because it means you can damage some of the Striders and some of the Devastators if you don't hit a weak point. But it does do 180 damage per bullet, which means that if you do get a face shot on Devastator, it will die in one shot. So I highly recommend, if you have not pulled aggression with this gun, taking a knee or laying on your belly and lining up that perfect headshot. You can remove guys pretty easily, or if you have a decent like head glitch kind of like cover to hide behind, you can shoot phases off with this. But where this gun does not excel is against multiple guys. So what we got to do is we got to build around this gun. So I had a lot of success using the grenade launcher. This basically gives you the power of the newer grenade launcher, except you can also destroy fabricators with it, and it reloads way faster, which is pretty nice. So if you have a pack of Devastators or smaller chaff guys, or even the weak side of like a Hulk, you can just spam fire this. I like to do it in first person view because I feel like I have better control of where the actual rounds go. So I supplement the inability of the Constitution to hit multiple guys with this grenade launcher, and then this grenade launcher is very ammo heavy, so you're going to want to put something like a supply pack with it. I feel kind of addicted to this stratagem. It's super duper good. You get tons and tons of grenades, stems, and then ammo for all your weapons on the run. I don't feel like a hog on the supply drop either when I'm running this. I can kind of branch off and do my thing, and if I'm in a really hot situation, I can continue to stem myself up, hide, reload, and then keep moving. And you'll see that quite a bit in the gameplay footage. So these two really supplement the Constitution. These two slots are kind of flex, but you do kind of want to mix it up. I like to have something for heavy AoE killing. So the 500 kilogram Eagle Strike is pretty good. For that, lets you kill multiple fabricators at one time, lets you damage Hulks and multiple big packs of enemies at one time. And then we have the Orbital Gas Strike. Now this is kind of a slept on stratagem, but this has the ability to control an area with the gas effect that lingers. It also damages and confuses guys over time. But what's not very known about it is if you plant the drop of it really close to either like a detection tower or even a fabricator, like pretty much like right on top of it or like right along the side of it, you can actually destroy it with the projectile that comes down. So you can use this as kind of like a fabricator slash base removal tool as well. So that's why that's in here. This could easily be replaced with Orbital Gatling Barrage if you feel inclined. I tend to like the gas because you can kind of deny an area and just kind of fire and forget with it. And then the 500 kgs are just such good cooldown for the power that they bring with them. So that's pretty much the stratagem loadout. Vitality enhancement is always my favorite. It's the one that I always grab, but obviously you could do Hell Pod optimization, stamina, or even experimental infusion if you're feeling like it. But I want to kind of go into the secondary and then the grenades. Against the Automatons, I really do think that the Pyrotech grenades are unmatched right now. You can throw 4 of these kind of in the general direction of a factory strider, and as long as it's tickling the toes of the factory strider, it will die in 4 of these. And then every supply pack you get 3 back, and you have a total of 6. So 1 of these in a fabricator vent will blow it up. 4 of them for a fabricator. I'm sorry, a factory strider, it will kill them. And then I think it's 2 or 3 for like a tank, 2 or 3 for a Hulk, as long as they can stay in the area and burn on them for like the duration that the sparkles happen. So these are pretty unbelievable on the Automaton front. I would highly recommend them if you don't have them. I think they come from the newest Warbond. And then I've been loving the Senator as my secondary. This just gives you the ability to punch the eyes out on a Hulk, or even damage like mortar sights or anything like that. Just the heavy armor pen and the high damage just lets you kind of melt stuff. So a lot of times as I'm moving into a base, I'll lay down to get the least amount of recoil and control of my steady aim, and I'll try to link 4 to 5 shots into a Hulk's eye before it does anything. So you'll see me a lot in the gameplay footage kind of pulling this out, trying to take a knee or dive backwards to steady my hand, and then try and take the Hulk out that way. Because I don't really have a heavy removal tool, and since this is not against the Jet Brigade, the grenade launcher does not work the same, so it will not kill it unless you catch the backside of it. So for the drip, as well as some functionality, I'm kind of using the Grandeur helmet, which matches the Honorary Guard medium armor that has the Epaulettes. Now this armor I think is actually pretty incredible. Since we do not have a siege-ready medium armor, this is about as close as you can get. And what's cool about this armor is that it also gives you the 50% increased melee damage, which we have a bayonet on our guns, so we are benefiting from that, as well as the faster reload, which helps a ton because almost everything in our kit is rounds reload, so we do want the 30% faster reload. And then the icing on the cake is that you avoid the limb injuries, which you really don't notice too much, that like your leg gets limped and broken kind of thing, or your arms get broken when you're wearing this armor. It's considerably less. So it has a lot of functionality, also 100 armor rating. Speed's pretty standard and stamina's pretty standard, but the drip is real. The Epaulettes are a pretty good passive considering we're stabbing and shooting. And then we have the Heart of Democracy cape to match it all together. That is basically the build that I've been using to level up the Constitution. I've been having quite a bit of success on the Automaton front with it. I hope you guys enjoy this build video. Let me know if this is something you want to see more of, and then if you have any suggestions on things I should try with the Constitution rifle, please let me know in the comments below. I want to say thank you. Remember to subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Deploying support weapon.
Requesting fortifications. Requesting orders. Requesting air support. Another diver for the cause. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area. Calling down a support weapon.
Bob.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. 200 meters.
Tagging location. North. Requesting air support. Requesting advanced weaponry. Mag's empty. right.
Gas strike incoming.
Objective located. Northeast, 100 meters.
Marking location.
Requesting air support!
Box fabricator, southwest, 100 meters.
Bots, northeast, 100 meters.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
Requesting orbital. Requesting air support.
Follow me.
Calling down fortification.
Mag's empty. Last reload. Out of ammo. Mag's empty. Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital barrage, clear the area.
Throwing grenade. Calling down supply.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Standing in an eagle. Calling in reinforcements.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Got him! Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Requesting air support.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Sending in an Eagle! Calling in orbital strikes! Tagging map.
Orbital inbound. Requesting air support.
Dropping a pin. Marking location.
Calling down a sentry.
Sending in an Eagle.
Reloading!
Requesting sentry. Requesting air support.
Mag's empty.
Calling down a support weapon. Dropships.
Engaging terminal!
Bots, west, close. Requesting air support.
I got the terminal! Engaging terminal!
Reinforcing. south.
Reloading!
Requesting sentry.
Sending in an eagle.
Tagging map. Northwest. 200 meters.
I got the terminal!
Affirmative.
Drop ship! I'm on it! I'm on it! I'm on it! Tagging map. South, 100 meters.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
One step closer to mission completion.
Requesting fortification.
Fire in the hole! Inbound! Reloading!
Calling down a support weapon!
Calling down a sentry.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Requesting air support!
Calling in reinforcements!
Requesting sentry!
Requesting orbital strike!
Liberty, save me!
Sending in an eagle.
Requesting air support!
Here comes the cavalry.
Outpost cleared.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Calling down fortifications.
Boarding Eagle Scrub! Reinforcing!
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Reloading! Requesting advanced infantry!
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Calling down a support weapon!
My body for Super Earth! Dropping a pin. North. Far.
Dropping a pin, northeast, far.
Reloading! Mag's empty!
Tagging map, northwest, 300 meters.
Sending in an eagle.
Thank you.
Affirmative!
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb!
Tagging location. North.
I got the terminal! Hellbomb, armed! Clear the area!
Calling down a sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Automaton facility destroyed.
Requesting air support!
Coming in hot. Objective located. Northeast.
Requesting air support. Dropships.
Standing in an eagle!
Requesting orbital.
Requesting orbital.
Calling in reinforcements!
Aiming at an eagle. Dropping a pin.
Requesting sentry! Engaging terminal! I got the terminal! Sample collected! Throwing supply beacon! Here! This is for you! Reloading! Here! Thank you! Affirmative! Heavy south, 100 meters. Tagging map, southeast, 200 meters. I got the terminal! Tagging location.
Marking location. Southeast. Tagging location. Southeast. Southeast.
southwest, 200 meters.
Requesting air support.
Requesting advanced weaponry! Marking location, south.
Requesting air. Calling in orbital strike.
Requesting air support.
Have a taste of democracy.
Bob, southeast, 100 meters.
Deploying equipment package.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting tac pack. Calling in extraction.
Calling down
Extraction
force.
request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Helldivers, never die.
Requesting sentry.
We've got equipment. Calling down a support weapon. Thank you. Affirmative. We've got equipment.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Calling down a sentry.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Calling in an eagle.
Heavy.